Hi everybody, Mr. Rubo here. We're going to look at topic 1.4 today, polynomial functions and rates of change. So let's define what a polynomial function is. A polynomial function is a function that has this form where we have p of x equals a sub n times x to the n plus a sub n minus 1 times x to the n minus 1 plus a sub n minus 2 times x to the n minus 2 plus all the way down to a sub 2 x squared plus a sub 1x plus a sub 0. So a few caveats here. First, those powers, so like this n, it has to be a positive integer, okay? So if n is positive and a whole number, when you subtract 1, also positive and whole number, all the way down, and you get down to 0, and you won't have any negative powers, okay? The next part is that a sub I, which is all these coefficients, okay, they are real numbers. Okay, they don't have to be positive whole numbers. They could be positive or negative. They don't even have to be whole numbers. They could be really anything other than with i's. Okay, those imaginary i's, that is. And then the last piece is that first coefficient can't be 0. If it's 0, then you lose what degree polynomial it is. So, yeah. Couple terms that will also come up quite often is leading term, and that is just this very first term when written in decreasing order. And by decreasing, I'm talking about the powers decreasing, so the highest power term is the one that we're going to take the leading term from. Then from that leading term, we get our kind of two very important parts of our polynomial. We get its degree, which is just the power, which is n, and then the leading coefficient, which is that coefficient in front. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a few examples here, and we'll see how to do these. And it should be all review. So for the first one, we have it right now in factored form. We don't want it in factored form if we care about the leading coefficient and the degree. So let's go ahead and multiply this out. So 1 times x cubed is x cubed. 1 times 1 is 1. Negative 4x squared times x to the third is minus 4x to the fifth, right? Exponent properties, and then 4x squared there. All right, so now we have it in like the multiplied out version of this, which is great, but now we should put it in decreasing order. So the x to the fifth should be first, and really from here I don't actually care about the rest, but I'll rewrite it for now. We don't need it for this question though. And now all I care about is this first term. That's where I get my leading coefficient of -4, and my degree is 5. Okay. When it's factored, that's probably the hardest ones because you do have to multiply it out. Okay. The next one, it is multiplied out. There's no parentheses or anything, so I don't have to worry about that. But I do have to pay attention to the order that things are in. So I'm actually going to rewrite this in decreasing order. So my x to the third would be first, then my x term, and then my constant term. And again, all I really care about is that first term when in the order. So -7 is my leading coefficient, and my degree is 3. And this last one here, this guy is a special case. When there is no x, we can actually rewrite this as 4 times x to the 0. And rewriting it like this, and the reason why we can do that is because x to the 0 is 1. 4 times 1 is 4, so we get what we started with. So we didn't change anything. But this makes it clear now, oh, my leading coefficient is 4. And then my degree, which is the tricky part here, is actually 0 if there are no x's. Okay. So yeah, there's kind of your 3 basic examples whenever they ask for leading coefficient and degree. So yeah, thanks for watching and have a good day.